I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers. We're ugly. You know what else is ugly?
Welcome to confessional episode. We're analyzing our beauty.
No, I'm just kidding. We're all beautiful men.
That's good. I'm glad you agree.
Only beautiful men in the Button Mapper community.
This is true. I agree with this.
How do we start this episode? What's up, everybody?
Well, what's cool is we decided to rank bad games or bad box art. And then I like that we put it in Discord and had people from Discord put in their bad box art. What I didn't like was how many people put in fake box arts.
What I do like is how we're tipping the scales on its head. We're ranking them by how bad they are.
That's a good question. So how do we judge it? Like, what gets a high score? What does that mean?
Before we judge it, let's judge the viewers as they join the Discord to submit more bad box art and other future viewer submitted contents. And then as far as where we orally judge people, Alex.
Alex, you orally judging people?
Step into the courtroom of Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where I will orally judge you. Whatever that means.
Through
Sounds
orature.
Scary or hot. We'll find out. So, since Spencer's not saying anything, slobber on the subscribe button and drool a comment.
Yeah,
That'd be impressive.
Don't be ugly. Be beautiful and subscribe and ring the bell.
Yeah.
Embrace your inner beauty.
Click the like button or something.
Because beneath every bad box art, there is still a game.
Share this video on your MySpace page, and if you think this is a joke, no. Like, go log into your old MySpace page and share this video.
To Tom.
Make sure Tom sees it. We want Tom to see this video.
I want Tom to give us a like.
Do you like me, Tom?
Pro Tom.
All you need to do is look at his profile pic.
Yeah.
Tom on this channel.
Featuring
Tom versus Zuck.
Tom helps us review bad box art.
Almost the chat.
Thanks, Tom.
So, Alex, what's the scale here? What does an S mean for one of these bad games? And conversely, what does a D mean?
S is shit. Absolute shittiest shit.
Is A?
A's ass.
Okay,
B's
yeah,
butt.
shit.
B's butt. You
B's
know,
butt.
it's pretty butt. C, that's just a little crappy. That's just a little crappy. You know, it's not complete butt yet. It's just a little crappy. D, decent.
Oh wow! I can't believe you did that. That's good.
Beautiful. It's like us.
Yeah, there's
Decent.
That's the scale today. We're ranking in reverse. Usually S would be the top of the top. S is the lowest of the low today.
Okay. Should we get started?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's rank some badness here. We're starting off with the PS.
Ready to analyze and be some art critics. I'm going to be a regular person on Twitter.
Name, Daddy.
All right, we're Twitter users today. Put your Twitter goggles on. Coming up first is the PS2 cult classic, Ico.
Ico.
Or Ico.
Or ICO.
Insane clown opera.
UCO, I see some bad box art. So why don't we take a gander at Ico? What do you guys think?
Well, let's discuss what's on the box. So I'm looking at the box art. This is classic PS2 bad box art. Dude's got a freaking bowl hat on a bandana, and he's holding a crowbar.
2x4.
Or yeah, U-bar. There's a windmill in the background, and his mom in like a foggy,
His mom.
apparition.
It's his mom, yeah. Son, get back into the house.
Fun.
Playing
Don't
with that
play
2x4.
next to the windmill.
You're gonna get
Come
yourself
back.
some splinters.
Come back to the windmill, son. We need to get churning. It's not the worst garb I've ever seen. I think the facial expression is kind of weird. It's like he's got, like I gotta take a shit, but I don't know if it's quite shit. The font of Ico is okay. It's not great. There's like a little bow tie thing going on in the C and the O. The I looks like a nail. Like you're just gonna hit the nail. Yeah, it's not good.
Teddy, do you know anything about Ico?
It's a Shadow of the Colossus prequel.
That's the first game, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of that series. But okay, so you haven't actually played the game.
No.
Okay, looking at this box art, what would you think that game is? Like, what kind of game is it?
Something about the environment.
It's-
Eco,
The windmill?
oh, like
eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly. Okay.
Ecosystem.
Okay.
Or it's like make salsa, like pico. To put that the P, it's eco. Eco de Gallo.
Sounds good.
Eco from the town of Guy. Oh.
I'd buy that for $1.
Also watch RoboCop. This fencing.
Okay, what do you rank it?
Ass.
That's okay.
Uh,
All right.
I'd give it a butt ranking. I don't think it's that bad, especially considering the time. There was a lot of bad looking box art at that time where they were just trying to make, like, they're like, I refuse to just make a nice looking box art. I'm going to use in-game art, and I don't even think this is in-game, but like close to it. Yeah, it's not good for sure, but I don't know if it's that bad. I give it butt.
I don't know. I kind of like look back on like I think more of like the 64 for that stuff too, because like they did a lot of 3D models on like 64 box art, which granted look terrible, but they look awesome too at the same time. Like they look weird. Like so like a lot of N64 box art I think looks bad, but we didn't include any of it because I didn't put any for my submissions because I think they all look awesome too because like they're just really low poly characters.
There's a charm. There's a charm.
Yeah. But this one, I think this one offends me personally because I know what the game is, and this is clearly Sony just trying to like, oh, how do we market this to Americans? Kid with stick. It's who knows? It's an adventure. It's not really. This is the box art I think really undercuts the game. But compared to what we're saying, though, I think I do have to put it at a butt.
I think the mom is what sells it.
The mom.
Yeah, the half. That's like a girl. That's like a young girl that you save in the game.
You would never know from the
You
box
would never
art.
know. It's like half faded face. I don't know where the windmill comes from. I don't recall a windmill or grass.
Mario Sunshine.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
I'll settle with a butt.
All right. We're starting in the middle.
Settle that butt, boy.
But remember, you
It's a
got to
butt boy.
you've got to start somewhere, and Sega often people say started with Alex Kidd. So let's see, what do you guys think of
Ooh.
Alex Kidd?
You guys pick this one.
Alex Kidd where? Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. That's
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Genesis one.
Okay. So let's talk about Alex.
Don't talk about
So
Alex.
Alex Kidd was known as kind of a mascot platformer back on the Master System, I want to say. And then so they released a sequel on the Genesis, Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle. The only problem is the box art makes him look derpy as all hell.
This is not Alex Kidd. I've seen plenty of Alex Kidd. They like the sprites, the other box arts and stuff. That is not Alex Kidd. I don't know who the fuck this character, who Archie is over here, but that is
Imposter.
not Alex Kidd.
Archie Kidd. Alex Archie Kidd. Yeah. It does look like kind of like 50s cartoon. Like I almost get like the Shenmue Kid vibes, like with the voice, like "Gee, Mister." Like that's kind of what I'm picturing when I see his face. The rest of the box isn't bad actually. Now that I kind of look at it,
Can we talk about the guy in the bottom left corner with the sunglasses? Who the hell is that?
what is that supposed to be? I don't know. A crab?
Yo.
Oh, that's rock paper scissors. He's doing he's holding up
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
all gestures,
Okay.
which is part of the gameplay. The gameplay is based on John Kemp Home. But I like the rest of the box. I just hate Alex's face, not yours. This one.
Oh.
And then what's up with like the little professional, like button down? So he went one button down. I think he should go one up, or wore a different shirt.
I like the fish next to him too. That's seen too much.
There's a mummy hiding behind a sphinx with sunglasses. They're doing the most here. It's what? It's crazy. I don't love it and I don't hate it, but I think it's bad. It's probably a B. Pretty booty.
Yeah, I actually do not hate it at all. It's very busy, I guess, is the only complaint I have. Having no like real knowledge of Alex Kidd. If that doesn't look like him, that's fine, but it doesn't. I don't know that it looks that bad. I'm actually gonna go decent on this one. I really don't have anything negative to say about it.
I'm sold on that fish. I love that fish's face. He looked like he just witnessed a murder.
Yeah, he does have a looking into the darkness face.
It's almost like Alex is popping out of the river too. Like the river is coming out of the desert here, and his head is just popping out. Like, hey, I'm here with the fish.
I like the mice and the nutcrackers. I don't know what those have to do with anything. I've beat this game multiple times. I have no clue what that has to do with anything. At least the octopus and the fish and there's like underwater sections, I guess. So fine. Yeah, I would settle with C. I think it's crappy. I think it's not decent. I don't think it's decent refers to like, I think it's bad. Crappy.
Okay. We'll cut in the middle and go with C.
Throw in the crapper.
Throw it in the crapper.
Boom.
Throw in the C makes a new meaning.
Speaking of words that start with C, our next one is about a cat, but it's a particularly bad cat. You guys think of bad cat?
I wish I had a poster of this one.
Yeah, this is kind of.
This
is nightmare fuel.
Whose was this?
Mine.
Oh, this yours? Okay.
It's an Amiga game.
Okay.
Which already tend to have like old PC games have weird ass box art anyway.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Look at this guy. Yeah.
Hey kids, want to buy some catnip?
He has a vest. He has like a little button-up vest or something on. The headband.
What is it? Okay, so what are the circles with waves pointing at? Like, what is that?
Those bubbles? I
Like,
don't know. I think they're like supposed to like show actions or something you could do in the game. I don't know.
It's his memories tormenting him.
Are the sounds of the bubbles? Yeah, see, are the sounds of the bubbles like yeah, that's exactly it, Teddy. Those are his memories and they're shouting at him.
No wonder he looks like that.
Yeah, he looks like he hasn't slept in 10 days.
This is fucking Clockwork Orange symptom, like tied to the chair. Core symptom remembers. Ah!
It's just like it's how gross he looks, and just how like composed he is. He's like, yeah. Oh, and he's holding a pair of glasses. Those
They're
his
not regular sunglasses. They're like 3D or something.
I don't know. I can't tell. They just look like glasses to me.
What's in the other hand? A pocket knife?
What is that? I thought he was giving a thumbs up. What is that?
Yeah, it's like a vial or something. Some kind of
Fuck.
some kind of drug. Maybe he's
He
actually
also,
like actually sticking it. It's a needle. And he's actually sticking it into his breast.
wow. This cat's on all the drugs. He's there's
That's
a
where the
paint
bubbles
can.
are coming from.
Yeah.
He sniffed a whole paint can. It's on the ground.
He's
Oh
hiding
my
a
God, you're
euro
right.
gold.
Oh my god, there is paint. Okay. Well, I guess that he graffitied Bad Cat on the wall.
Okay.
But let's not lie. He probably sniffed it.
Let's
too.
not pretend he's not huffing it. Also,
Even
Yeah,
even this
exactly.
mouse. Do you see in the bottom left corner? The mouse doesn't even care that he's by a cat. He's
yeah.
being a
Drug dealer.
bad cat because he's not hunting the mouse.
Yeah, he's there
Mouse
picking
is
up drugs
chilling.
from the cat.
Right. It is a ploy. I think this one's pretty crappy. I don't think it's the worst.
Love
I
this
think it's
one.
good, but I don't think it's the worst.
This one reminds me of those. You know, whenever you'd watch like Ren and Stimpy, they have those gross close-ups.
Yeah.
Characters. It reminds me of that, where it's like it just gets really disturbing for a second.
Or like Adventure
like,
Time does that a lot too.
Yeah, where you're like, ugh! For like a second, but it's super funny. I don't know.
See, I'm of two minds on this because I'm with Teddy in that I don't think it's that bad and it's actually kind of funny to look at. But from like a marketing perspective, what a disaster. Like this is literally you would run away from this game. So from that perspective, it'd be ass.
I think it's worse than Ico.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ass on this one.
Yeah, I agree.
But then it kind of evens out into a B, which is the same as
Wait.
Ico.
No, let me think about this. Because would I buy this? Absolutely not. It'd be a hell no. It'd be like put this thing back on the shelf.
Yeah, get it away from me.
So I'll agree to ass.
All right, we got our first ass on here.
Yeah.
Beats butt. No, it doesn't. Butt beats ass.
But speaking of something else that beats butt or ass, we have. Hold on, what's the name of this? I gotta make sure I get the name of this game right. Alex, what's the name of this game? The Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja?
Yeah, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja.
Bad Dudes versus Dragon. Yeah.
Which is an awesome name, by the way.
Whose is this?
Yours.
Oh, this is mine. Oh shit.
It's the
Forgot.
top arcade hit. You guys know this one. The top arcade hit.
Well, if it's a top, yeah, I know the top ones.
You know what it's like to be on top? Dragon Ninja.
I don't know if this one. Okay, so this one definitely has some problems. For one, you can barely see Bad Dudes. Name of the franchise.
Yeah, it's like hidden
Yeah.
at the top.
Like there's like multiple Bad Dudes games,
Mhm.
so you can barely tell this is part of. Like if you just like passed it, you think it was just called Dragon Ninja.
Yeah, and it kind of has like the double dragon look going for it, I feel like.
Like the guy that's on fire.
Also, how about the row of ninjas whose heads are cut off by the logo?
Their heads are cropped. Yeah, you can't see their heads. Maybe they are the letters. Like the eyes lined up perfectly. You ever think about that?
Are they only well, there's two for A.
Okay, that's true. Well, they share.
And then
Sure.
half the letters are head
Yeah.
or bodiless.
My theory's been busted. Girl with the leg warmers.
Can we talk about the central bad dudes and their mullets and their mouths? And their biceps.
Well, for one, they're freaking cut. Let's not ignore that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Credit where
that is
credit's
not
due.
that is not an arm. That is multiple pieces of fried chicken.
That's true.
Together.
This is a chicken wing. At least this one dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
the dude on the
Right.
left, his arm looks relatively normal. That might be a tumor though. The dude on the right, what is going on with his arm? It's not like where like there should be an elbow right there. What is that? Wrinkles,
He's got muscles. He's got forearm muscles
muscles in his elbows.
from beating up bad
Those are-
dudes.
Who at the gym has this?
Nobody I've seen quite looks like
Okay.
that. Yeah, his arm has more muscles than our normal, because it's got like almost looks like a finger as his like elbow with all those
Yeah.
muscles.
Yeah, it looks gross.
Also, his face looks like he just smelled a fart, and the other one looks like he just put down that fart. So
Yeah.
Oh!
That's the explosion in the background. You know,
It's him.
Godzilla
I
bomb
thought that was
drop.
like the setting sun, but I do like the fart explosion.
Yeah.
So why are they on ladders? What is this wall? Is there? Oh, okay. The background's the setting sun, and then there's a wall above the setting sun.
And
just
it
a
looks like
picture
just
of
like a
the setting
drop
sun?
down wallpaper of the sun because like the background is yellow.
Wait a second.
Well, also the ninja's feet are cropped off.
I don't like the contrast between drawing and then painting.
Yeah,
I-
like the realistic painted guys, and then the drawings.
yeah.
The guy like breathing fire into the guy's hand. He's like,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Some people say this is a work of art. I say it's a work of ass. Give it an A.
Mm,
I'll give it a B for butt. It seems like an 80s movie kind of look. It's not
give
good.
it. I'll give it an A.
Okay.
It's an A.
Yeah, I'm really looking for the real shitter, but I haven't seen it yet.
Well,
I'm not quite there.
if real shitter means terrifying piece of art that will haunt your dreams, next up we have
Oh,
Bust a Move 2.
no, this
Okay.
one's a classic. For one, I love the scream. Okay, the first thing that catches your eyes is the screaming hell bubbles with the stapled, the sideways stapled eyes going, ah! And then also so addictive it should be illegal. Is this part of the Bubble Bobble franchise, guys? The cute little dinosaurs. What hell are we living in?
Yeah, I don't know how this is even marketable.
Rated kids to adult. I think it should just be adult.
Have any of you played this?
Whose decision was this?
Yeah,
Is this
I
Acclaim's
played-
doing?
Yeah, it's definitely a claim. I've played a ton of Puzzle Bubble and Bust a Move games.
But have you
yeah,
played-
like they're the.
This one?
I think I reviewed this one, not the PlayStation version, but I think I reviewed two, which is I put it on like Neo Geo, maybe.
Is there any instance where
No.
this is a thing?
There's bubbles. Have you ever played a Bust a Move game before?
You must have. It's
I
an
know I
arcade
have,
game.
yeah.
It's
You
the
just-
little.
you
yeah,
turn the
it's-
pivot and then you shoot the bubble. Boom,
Yeah, it's
boom.
got the
Yeah.
cute little dragon dudes.
But I'm like wondering if this
boat level?
if this like why this is here. Like this is if we're missing something or
And like this isn't like okay, this is just the weirdest one because like we got multiple Bust a Move submissions. They're all weird looking.
Mhm. Maybe
Weird is understating.
they had to make it weird because it's like a PlayStation thing, and it like they need
Like a
to.
puzzle.
The people won't just buy a puzzle game on the PlayStation, so they gotta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, maybe they thought like a cutesy puzzle game wouldn't sell.
Yeah, so like, what if we had something from Hellraiser? Maybe people will respond.
Yeah.
to that.
What if we added My Nightmares?
This is- like wait, no, nobody's gonna buy this game. It's just a puzzle game. Anybody got any ideas? Like some guy raised his hand. He's like, last night I had a nightmare where my eyes were stapled shut and I was screaming trying to get out of it. That works.
Is that the cat from Bad Cat? Is that like his nightmares?
Yeah. He just huffs real quick. There's like, yeah, you know what just happened last night? In my night terrors.
I love so addictive it should be illegal. What a tagline.
Everything about this is wretched.
This one has to be our first ass, right?
It's hilariously bad. Yeah, I'm content to
Shit.
throw it in the shitter.
Let's-
This is so fucking bad.
Let's shitter it. Must have moved too has been shittered.
It's hard to get into the shit box art category, but this one definitely made it.
Good job, Terry.
All right. In our quest, we're hunting for shitters, right? Well, something else that has to do with hunting is Cabela's Outdoor Adventures.
You're right, it does.
This one isn't too offensive. It's just that fucking fish,
The
right?
fish. The fish is awesome. The fish sells it for sure.
That's the classic singing sea bass that's on the wall of like
Yeah,
every
it's true. Yeah.
southern restaurant.
I mean, like the deer has some pride. He's like, I'm gonna die. But the fish.
You know what's
And the
weird?
fish is good.
We had one of those when I was growing up. My dad brought one home and he thought it was the funniest thing ever. And he just put it on the wall and it died in like a week because he just kept pushing it.
Yeah, I think we had one too, and yeah, it's just like every like ad is like, it's a singing fish.
Sing.
I think we've all had that dad phase with the sea bass on the wall.
It's just like it's like you like in order to be a dad, you have to go through the sea bass.
I think that actually brings back some nostalgia. Like, so I give it points for that. The fucking mouth though is too big.
It's too big.
And it looks like a walnut. Do you guys see this?
Yeah, I see the walnut.
It looks like he's just like if you look at it long enough, it looks like he's just choking on a big walnut.
It's like the sea bass is like, you know what? I saw a Kirby game. I want to be like Kirby. Did not work.
Yeah, if you crop out the fish, like the game box art would look okay. I don't think it looks good.
Yeah.
Like the colors are nice in the background, and it's a deer. You shoot those, I guess, in the game.
Deer in a ring.
something I'd like to shoot.
Yeah, something I like to shoot.
Pop right in the head.
I don't know if I'm getting adventures vibes out of this though.
I'm curious what the adventures are. If they're like you're just shooting. If the
What plays
adventure
the
is
fish?
the adventure is destroying the life of an animal with a gun you built, then yeah.
That's the adventure I wanted.
I give it a crappy. I'll give it a crappy.
Yeah, I want to go decent, but the fish just is so bizarre.
Yeah.
Like the walnut shape is just too much. If it was just a little more closed, or like even closed entirely, I could probably say decent, but I can't.
Yeah,
crap.
he's going for the lure, which I've never seen a fish jump out of the water to go for a lure.
Yeah. Usually it's kind of like in the water. That's kind of the point.
Usually fish is like, oh look, what is this? Ah, he's not like, give me that. Yeah, I'll give it a what do you say? C.
Yeah.
Throw it in the crapper.
Man, it's a decent yet.
Well, that fish is definitely looking for that lure. You know, they use crickets for lure sometimes, I think. I don't know. But one game we're going to look at now is Don Bradman Cricket 2014.
What?
Okay. For one, let's break this guy down. Okay, Don Bradman.
Who posted this?
Bio.
Okay.
Let's address the giant. I'm guessing that's Don Bradman.
You gotta think. I'm not up on my
familiar.
cricket, but it's probably him.
There he is.
You made it, Don.
I like the swooshing effect around him, like it's some sort of fever dream. Oh, Tom Bradman.
Yeah.
And then also there's another guy who I'm guessing is also Don Bradman. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like he's gonna just fucking knock his fucking teeth in.
Well, with that
cricket
overbite.
bat. He's like, get that shit out of here. He's winding up.
I'm getting like Tom Hanks, Green Mile.
Tom Hanks.
It is just a really gross color of green too, isn't it?
And then the signature just tops it off. Signing my obituary as I fucking knocked my face in.
Don Bradman, Cricket 14. Is that a series?
Yeah. I'm Googling him, and he's actually not that bad looking of a dude, so that makes it even worse. They picked like the worst possible picture of him.
Super ugly, yeah.
He's actually a decent looking guy.
Like that picture makes me look like he's like, nah.
Yeah.
I play cricket.
Although interestingly, this is post-mortem. He died in February 2001.
Okay.
So they had every picture they would ever have of him.
They still picked the unflattering one.
That's the one they went with.
It's okay. He signed off on it. It's on the box art.
That's true. That's his signature.
Maybe they just really didn't like working on this game.
Yeah, they
Also,
had like
there's
a bias.
there's a lot of unused real estate. Screen. It was really gross green.
I don't know. Less is more.
Why Cricket 14?
I guess it was a year, probably 2014.
Oh.
But
There's
the
a
thing
17
is
out there.
they agree that less is more, but they still felt the need to slap the guy with the cricket bat. If it was just a picture of Don Bradman, it could be cool, even though it's an ugly picture.
Do they really wear those like badass like shin guards that go like look like a knight?
I thought you were talking about his hat.
Those badass hats. No, look at the like 6 shin guards they wear. They look like knights.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of like a weird like robot leg.
Oh yeah, like Megatron.
Yeah.
He's transforming.
Into a cricket.
Bradman, robot in disguise.
I do love that his signature is there, knowing that he's been dead for like
he didn't
13
do
years.
that. He didn't sign. They just have his signature ready to go.
Yeah.
Signed off on this.
Well, they're still doing Maddens, but obviously they don't put him on the cover.
The Ant Studios.
How do we?
Butt.
You think his butt? I think his butt too.
Okay, I'll go with butt.
It actually fits right in with Eco, I think. Like same kind of issue going on.
Yeah, it's just really unflattering. That's what it is. It's just really unflattering.
Yeah. Man, with that cricket bat, Don Bradman looks like he can cause a lot of carnage. So our next game is going to be Carnage.
Okay, this is an S. I can, but let's talk about it.
Whose is this?
Carnage Rally, I should say.
I think Terry
Posted this?
shared it. It was early.
Okay.
It's under fouling.
Carnage.
Oh my god.
Okay, can we make a wager? Is that the developer? Like one of the developers of the game?
Why is he blue? Terry's blue. His eyes are blue. His eyebrows are blue.
I'll just agree with you, Spencer.
You think that's a real like a guy, like a model, or a guy in the actual racing world?
Has to be a guy from just like a guy in
The
the
team.
studio. Yeah.
Has to be.
What's the story with the name?
Carnage. I like the R. The R is so distracting.
Yeah.
It's not Carnage, it's Carnage.
Carnage.
Rally. You know, Rally's in there too.
I'm trying to figure out, is this like a South Asian thing? Like it's India? Is it like the spelling?
Let me take a look at this game.
Then in that case, why is it everything blue?
And we didn't vet this one, did we? Or we did actually, didn't we?
Why is the car aiming for his head?
Real. I know this one's real.
Okay.
He is getting hit by the car on the racing flag.
Purple smeared car.
IGN gave it a 7.8. No, 8.8 out of 10.
Woo!
They loved this game.
Love Carnage.
Developer was Paragon 5.
I got this. The guy's name is Naj. Or it's a shortened version of his name, and then he's driving a car, so it's Car Naj.
Rally.
Yeah. It's bad. It's literally the car on the checkered flag, and then his like photoshopped face.
You could make this, yeah. Like this looks like you could just make it in Photoshop within like a minute.
I think he's like traumatized that he's like half a polygon and half a human being. It's gross.
It looks like they had the picture of the guy first. Then they were like, "Oh shit, we need stuff in the background. What's racing? Checker flag. Okay, that works. Wait, what? Aren't there cars? Oh, we need like a JPEG of a car." And they just found like the first one they could find. First, I don't even know how you find that. What is that?
Okay, you ready for something bizarre? I looked up Paragon 5. They're the developer of the game.
Okay.
They were a development company based in Chicago, Illinois, and in Krakow, Poland.
Well, that's a shift.
They're somehow in both.
They were in Chicago and Krakow, Poland.
Chicago must have a lot of Krakow going because this guy's eyes are saggy. He's got like this weird gold bracelet on. His hair's blue. He looks like he just had an awful night. I don't know what he was ingesting, but yeah.
Way too much Carnage.
Hanging out with Bad Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's shit. I think it's shit.
I agree.
I want to say ass. I'll say ass, but obviously that makes it shit. So let's just do shit.
Wait. What's in shit? Shit is Bust a Move too?
Yeah.
My inner art critic is coming out. Yeah, you know what? It's still shit though, because like Busted Move 2 is like uniform, like everything's kind of like parallel and shit, like just like this, but like
Don't think about this works.
Yeah, it's just traumatic.
T for traumatic.
That would be
like
nice.
Whoever made this has clearly never designed a box art in their life. At least like Busted Move 2, at least that one, if you slapped like a different title on it, like Fucked Up Horror Movie 3 or something, I would believe it, you know? If I'm walking into the theater, I'd be like, oh yeah, Fucked Up Movie 3 is coming. But this? No.
You know,
this looks fake.
In looking at Busted Move 2 from a distance, it almost looks like a horror rendition of Thomas the Train.
The tank engine. I know. I see it too.
I'm like, oh my god, that's exactly it. I can't even unsee that.
What does a zoomed out version of Carnage look like?
You know what's weird is if you zoom it out, it looks like he's like a 3D, like a PS2 era cover. Like it doesn't look real.
Getting like Mary Kate and Ashley meets Groundhog Day.
I'd pay to see that. That sounds great.
Speaking of paying to see things,
let's move on to the next game. Really, I mean, we have one title here, but it's almost like a condemnation of the series. What a puzzler that this ever even became such a huge, successful franchise with such abysmal box art. Of course, we're talking about Mega Man, and this one, Mega Man 2. This is the European version. Is that correct, Alex?
Yeah, this is the European, and I personally think there's a lot of bad ones, but I personally think this is the worst looking Mega Man box art.
But I mean, they're all bad. But yeah, this may be the pinnacle.
It's ironic that they're talking about state of the art and high resolution graphics on the front.
I feel like you just had to have that stuff on like the NES era covers.
Okay, let's dissect this a little bit. So, what is his arm supposed to be? You said a bowling pin earlier.
It looks like a bowling pin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's
I'm also getting
silver.
like vacuum cleaner.
He's fucking silver.
That's true.
Porcelain vase.
The
Yeah, okay, the outfit's bad because then like he's got one arm that's like clothed. Everything else is like the freaking Tin Man from Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland.
I was
never
thinking
understood
C3PO.
I never understood
I
how
could
these
see
how these
3PO.
happened. Like how these bad Mega Man box arts even became a thing, because there's clear, obvious art from the Japanese versions that look like the in-game like models. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Teddy
Dragon
and I,
Quest syndrome.
yeah, we've done Dragon Quest enough to know that they hated
Well, I don't know.
Japanese artwork
feel
back
like-
then.
I guess, but like I felt like with like the Dragon Warriors boxes, they were never too egregious. They were just trying to like market more towards like the like Western fantasy market. You
Yeah.
know.
It's true.
This I don't know.
I think they were doing the same thing. This was supposed to be like an 80s fantasy, sci-fi, whatever adventure thing, and
Mega fail.
it's so bad. You know, to give them credit though, one way that this is actually better than the other Mega Man one, specifically I think it's 1 or something, is that his body actually looks like a natural human body.
Oh yeah, and he has some sort of gun arm. And in the first game's box art has like a gun in his hand, which clearly didn't play the game. It's like the first thing you know about Mega Man is that he's got a gun arm.
So I don't know a lot about Mega Man. Is there a dragon like that?
I believe there is he's green. I
Okay.
believe there is a dragon though, and I don't know if it's in 2. I can't remember, but I know that in one of the ending fights there is a dragon.
And is there a head that sits on the rocks like that? There's just a head?
Wait, way up top. I think that's supposed to be Wily's fortress.
Okay.
It's
About a
like
red
skull.
whale.
The whale. I don't know. Is that like a? Is it a whale? What is that?
What is that?
It's a pair of lips.
And I also love just the head next to him. Hey, what's up,
Do you
Mega
love
Man?
it? Do you love the mountain?
What's up, man? Looking for a box art cover?
I want to know what he's looking at in the distance. Like,
The
it's his alarm clock.
A mirror.
enemy base is behind me. I was looking for. Where is that? enemy base?
Everybody's looking at it. Him, the dragon, the
That
sock
dragon
puppet.
looks like a fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, or Digimon, but yeah.
Digimon. Yeah, maybe more Digimon. It looks too cool to be Pokemon.
Respect the Mons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ass because specifically in this one, the drawings at least are competent. They're baffling but competent, and it doesn't actually scare me away. It just leaves me a little bit confused.
Yeah, I would agree. Ass. I think it's bad enough to be there, but I don't think it's quite as shit.
AAA baby, throw it in the ass.
Throw it in the ass. How many times I've heard that?
Well,
least 3.
speaking of things you want to throw in the ass, I think I hear the Deliverance theme because we're talking about the game Phalanx.
This one's classic.
Okay, I don't think I hate this. This is a Terry submission, right?
I believe
I
so.
think this one's bad because of the context. Because if you saw this on a shelf and didn't know what Phalanx was,
It's kind of a head
High speed
scratcher.
shootout in space. Come on, it's on the box.
It's a fucking. What does the guy with the banjo have to do with anything?
Have you played Phalanx?
Yeah,
You know the part with the guy with the banjo?
I don't believe that's a part.
It's in the intro or the credits. Special ending. Come on, I love it. Hey, dude,
looks
at
like he
least
just-
you know what? To its credit, I would rock this proudly on my bookshelf.
Looks like they just like took a picture of some poor guy's grandpa. He's like, "Huh!" And then they just used it in the box art.
And
I'm
you know
trying
what? There
to-
is
yeah.
a spaceship in the box.
It's true. There is a spaceship up top.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
I'm trying to look up the story here, the game, and trying to find clues as to what it could possibly be. Player assumes the
Sci-fi
role
shooter.
of Wink Ballfield, named Rick in the Game Boy Advance version.
Wink.
Well, maybe that's the thing. Is maybe there's only one man left on Earth, and they recruit him, and he's playing the banjo. He's an old dude.
Maybe he's telling the story of Phalanx,
True.
sharing the wisdom. What is
Awesome
next to him?
cast
Is that a horse, a dog, a bale of hay? What is that?
Ooh, Nintendo Life. Nintendo Life says, here's why SNES shooter Phalanx had that weird banjo guy on its cover.
Okay, tell us.
All right.
Story time.
This is according to Nintendo Life.
Okay.
Kemco's Phalanx. Okay. Okay. This is explained by Matt, Gus, and Keith Campbell. Gus is going to explain it to us. My ad agency had the Kemco account, and our task was to develop packaging and marketing materials for over 40 titles. Kemco would typically buy their games from third-party developers in Japan. Some were good, and some were not. Weaker games needed more help graphically to get them to stand out on the retail shelf. We wanted people to pick up the package, get engaged with the story, and buy the damn game. The package was also used to help Kemco sell the game to retailers, so it had to make the buyers think the game would sell at their stores, i.e. Walmart, etc. Most of the games back then were in a look-alike category, same genre, same kind of graphics, nothing to differentiate them from each other. Keith was not a gamer, and in fact, none of us were in our agency. But Keith was a brilliant idea guy and always was. We knew the game didn't have a lot to offer, but we wanted to make the package arresting. I guess succeeded. Keith called this kind of thing the heavy huh factor. If we couldn't do anything else, we'd try and get the potential purchaser to stare at the package and try and figure out what just happened. Today, it might be called a what the fuck moment. So yes, it's entirely meant to make you go, what the fuck?
Damn, that story kind of sucked.
Yeah, I wish there was something better than literally what we felt when we looked at the title.
Oh, I bet you we could all create a better story about why there's a banjo guy on the box.
But it would all be a lie.
But at least we could make a fable out of it.
I mean, you would think like it would be a cool story to have like you guys were alluding to, he's the last guy on Earth or something. He refuses to leave or something, and he's just holding down the fort with his banjo.
He's on his porch.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't going.
I ain't leaving. I want to sit here and play my banjo through the alien invasion.
Lakes was secretly inspired by a video game retreat to Louisiana, and when he had gotten to the Ramada Inn, there was a man with a banjo playing outside, and he asked, "Do y'all like spaceship shooters?"
Let me tell you the story of a spaceship shooter.
There once was a game named Phalanx. There was like he had two hobbies. It was playing the banjo and playing spaceship shooters.
I guess I give it a B.
When I play my banjo, I look into the sky and I see a spaceship. And so I named this song after that spaceship. It's called Phalanx.
I'll give it a butt for being bad, but also being bad on purpose.
I think that brings it down. I'm just gonna put it at crappy.
Wouldn't that bringing it down make it go to A for you?
No. Bringing it down as in like I don't think it because we're looking for the worst.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, it is kind of what the fuck. I just wish the story was better and that the spaceship wasn't so like, at least turn the direction. I'll give it a C.
Right. We're into crappy.
It's in the crapper.
Straight to the
No, nothing decent yet. This is all indecent.
Well, speaking of indecent, I got some Spanish for you. ¿Qué pasa, Neng? That's the game we're gonna look at.
Terry and Bio's magnum opus.
This is their meme.
So the full title is ¿Qué pasa, Neng, el videojuego? I believe that's Spanish for video game.
Yes.
Spanish confirmed. Okay, have you guys seen footage of Neng?
Nope.
Oh, you watch the intro. I feel like we just need to react to like the intro right now.
But we're just judging the box art.
Okay, fine. Can we
We're
like
not doing
reserve
box
5
art to
minutes at
bad
the
games.
end?
We're doing bad game box art.
Okay, well this is homework if we don't do this on stream.
Well, I can switch over real quick if it's worth it. ¿Qué pasa?
But I'm just saying though, is that
Wait, tell you what.
is that
Tell you
going
what.
to influence our decision?
No, Alex is right. So let's rank it first and then let's watch. We'll watch it later.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Phalanx isn't a bad game. We're just ranking the box
Yeah.
art.
And we didn't watch a banjo guy play like.
In terms of box art, I don't think this is bad. It's just a dude.
It's a weird looking dude, right? And that's it.
And he is Neng. So it's like, yo, what's up, Neng? ¿Qué pasa?
Do we dare put it into decent?
I don't know. It's 7+.
Like it was included because they think the game's bad and it's a funny meme game, but the cover itself isn't.
It
Not
is representative of the game.
Yeah, and they're I don't know who this is, but I'm assuming he has a market, so you're marketing it to the people that know who that is.
Yeah, it's like if I walked by and I saw a celebrity I liked on a game, I wouldn't bat an eye.
He actually had the decency to take his sunglasses off. You know, I think in a lot of these box arts, we see people with their sunglasses on.
True.
But he's really like being vulnerable in this moment. Plus, I dig the sideburns.
He looks like Sylvando from Dragon Quest XI.
That's always a positive. Dragon Quest connection.
Andrew Sylvando like that.
E.
Decent. Okay, well, he might be decent, but it seems pretty indecent to bring children into this. Here we go. We're gonna do
Oh, you guys included the race with Ryan?
Race with Ryan.
Hold on.
Here it is. Race with Ryan. This is a PS4 game. I'm sure it came out on something else, but
Okay, so what makes this bad is Ryan, right?
isn't it weird that he looks very tired all the time? He looks like they
Yeah, he's coming from his YouTube video sweatshop.
he has bags under his eyes worse than like a 90-year-old.
Mommy, I just want to sleep. I want to eat a vegetable. No, play with the toys. No, Ryan. I have to film you.
I have to film.
Open these Legos. Mom, I want to go to school.
Yeah, this is actually just kind of sad.
Yeah.
You know, I almost feel bad making fun of it.
Like if you scrub the kid's picture out and then just like that context, it just looks like generic game.
Yeah.
Putting a kid in makes me feel pretty crappy, so I'm gonna give it a C.
It's unsettling.
Yeah.
Yes. This is like imagine going to GameStop and just picking this.
This is like the first. Okay, so this is the first instance that we've had of just it would be a decent cover without the picture of Ryan.
I think it would still be pretty crappy. I think that the representation of Ryan looks as bad as Ryan.
Yeah, but it's like that's the cartoony style. I think it would be like that.
It would make, yeah,
for the
good
market.
for kids.
Yeah, for
Yes.
the market. Like it's not appealing to me, but for the market, I think it looked
You know what? This is almost like a YouTube thumbnail cover art for a game.
That's fucking true.
Oh my god, yeah.
They like circled the panda with a red circle, and then like like an arrow. Like, look, panda's here too.
And
It's like this is my YouTube thumbnail. I just am in the right corner of my screen going, and so we got Ryan here doing the same fucking thing.
You think how long is it till we get like movies with like YouTube thumbnails on the covers?
the director just pops up like James
Yeah.
Gunn in Marvel.
I might want to see it.
I made what?
That's really the name of the movie starting next year.
Home Alone, the literal YouTube thumbnail pioneer.
What
They broke into my house and what happened?
It was face in the back and then here.
I mean, I guess technically, yeah, they were doing that in the 90s, just having people make faces.
You sent what to my dad? Okay, what do we rank this?
I give it a
How do
crappy.
we rank this?
It's pretty crappy.
I don't know.
I don't know. You don't hate it, right? But if it's that offensive to you, it could be worse, right?
It doesn't seem decent to me, that the kid marketing
That's
stuff.
that's hard for me. I think
It's bad.
it's just the one thing, though.
Sure.
But it's that
but it
one
makes you
thing
feel-
that bad. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll crappy. It's fine.
It's not, I'm
Anywhere
not saying the
above
kid
B,
is
you know,
crappy.
like-
It's like the situation is crappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, we're coming for you.
Come for you, Ryan.
Watch out.
And I think this is being nice, honestly.
You know, we were talking about movie posters. This is a movie poster I'd like to see. It's Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys.
Oh, that's
You
the
know- okay,
classic
so we-
Disney tale.
We just did K Pasa Neng. Which is Phoenix Games. This is all the Phoenix Games. Do you guys know anything about Phoenix Games?
No, enlighten me.
Make hot garbage. And mainly sell them in Europe. And it was like really cheap PS2 games. A lot of times they would take like really shitty like animated movies and put them on PS2 discs and then add like bare minimum of what you call a game, like a coloring thing or a sliding puzzle. And this is that. And there's a few other ones too. Like there's one for like a Peter Pan knockoff where they legit use concept art from Kingdom Hearts in the background. Hilarious. But this one I think is terrifying. This is Snow White, the Seven Clever Boys.
This looks like one of those like flash YouTube poop things.
Yeah, it looks fake. This looks like something somebody made to be funny.
It's almost passing, but it's not good. Is that
Okay,
snow in the background?
Or
Yeah.
I think stars. I don't know.
Not. Oh no, on the ground.
Oh no, you're right. That is snow. I guess they took it literally. Is there snow in Snow White?
I don't think so. I think she was in like a beautiful forest. I
So
guess
this
could
is
have
Snow
some-
White. Clearly, this
And then
is Snow White.
she just looks like the Sleepy Hollow guy's name? Tim Burton. It looks like a Tim Burton character.
Yeah,
Mm.
she looks. Okay, I mean, she looks like Snow White. A little off. A little pale. I'm gonna.
She was pale. Snow White was a pale girl.
The Seven Clever Boys.
The name is almost worse than the picture.
These the clever boys?
They're just the dwarves.
They're
They don't
supposed,
look
Dwarves in a
clever.
mouse.
they're supposed to be dwarves, but they're boys and they're clever.
The scariest
emphasize what-
boy is the third one in the back, whose like face is half cut off.
Yeah.
You just don't know what his other face looks like.
Can I just mention that okay, so the name Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys. It's not Snow White and Seven Clever Boys, like just a random Seven Clever Boys, or it's Snow White and the Seven. These are the Seven Clever Boys.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we got.
And why are they clever and why do we care?
The boys, they have beards. They're old
those
men.
are not boys. Those are clearly like old men that are
I
small.
love the one to the
They're
right.
not beards.
Like, oh yeah.
They're aprons. They're like neck aprons. They're
Do you see
bibs.
the one behind Snow White's ass? That's like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like it looks. This is a gangbang, right? Is that understood? But it's with boys, which is like disgusting.
So this is supposed to be Grumpy, or not Grumpy. That's Grumpy behind Snow White, and that's supposed to be like the old, like the wise one.
Doc,
There's
right?
Dopey, yeah, Doc, and then Dopey over there.
Dopey, yeah, in the back.
I don't know what the one behind Doc is.
Nightmare fuel. 'Cause, yeah, his eyes are all black. You can see that his eyes are completely black.
They're all black.
No, they have circles and like they actually have the iris and everything. But this one,
okay.
like his whole entire eye is black, like a Bomberman character or something. Like he
What
looks
is the
hollow.
What is the witch holding? Frisbee?
Hat. It's a purple hat.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like, "Wanna play a game of Frisbee, boys?"
I mean, that'd be better. It'd be worse and better.
Because she has the hood, so I thought like she was just wearing a hoodie.
True.
I'm gonna go ass. It's I don't know, there's a lot of implications here I don't really like. It's not terrifying to look at, but it's strange.
It's not even it's not even like charming low poly. Like I was talking about, like the N64 boxes where they're like glossy looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't know. I'm like B or A, but I'll go. I don't think it's up there with like the likes of what else do we have in A? Like Bad Cat. I think it's just not good. I think it's just a B.
Yeah, maybe a B. Maybe it fits better with the B's, the butts.
Okay.
Okay.
Better with the butts, the butt boys.
Speaking
7
of
clever
butts,
butt boys.
Alex, you're on to something there.
Speaking of butts, let's talk about Super Duper Sumos.
Oh, did you want this one?
I believe this is based on a kid's cartoon that I've never seen.
Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack.
Oh, it's like a shittier kid's cartoon.
They
Super
look
Duper
like
Sumos.
recreations of both, though. The first two, the back one, I don't know. That looks like maybe Tiki from Rocket Power.
They had to put the black guy, the black guy in the back, or it wouldn't sell. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it does look like an Adult Swim cartoon.
But I think this was a kid's show, though. I never seen it.
Take a look.
You know what's disturbing about this? Not only that they're three giant men slapping their asses together. What's coming out? What is that?
That's
logo.
supposed to be the impact, but it's the look.
Shit. That looks like shit.
Hey, listen, 3 grown men are going to do what 3 grown men want to do, you know?
All right.
They want to slap their butts together. I'm not hating.
It was a TV
Judging.
show from April 7th, 2002 to February 2003.
Why didn't it last?
3 crime-fighting sumo wrestlers, the brothers Buma, Kimo, and Mamu, go on adventures and fight using their enormous size and gigantic hindquarters.
How long was the show on air?
A year?
This is like a year.
One?
Hardly a year. Like
An episode?
Oh, an episode.
Oh, an episode was, I don't know.
That's a
22
joke. I'm
minutes.
just saying it lasted like a single episode.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, it's dead on arrival for sure.
I wouldn't let my kids watch this. This looks gross. This looks perverted.
Would you let your kids watch Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, but it's different though. They look like cute little animals. They don't. They're not slapping their asses together on the cover of the game. If they were, I'd be quite questionable.
Oh, so do you think this is like teaching kids the wrong message?
Is this really the best image they had? Is this what, like, was this the hook of the show? Were the kids that watched the show when it was on for like 10 months and they got a game somehow?
Yeah.
And the kids that watch the show, were they just crazy about the big sumo slapping their asses together? Was that a craze?
Do you think the kids were slapping their asses together at the schoolyard?
Maybe. Super duper sumos, and they're all like
Bumping.
their cheeks together.
Yeah, I think this is just straight up cultural appropriation of sumo culture. I just don't appreciate it.
Yeah, because they're fat. Is that the funny
Yeah.
joke?
Yeah. I think we need more positive representation of sumos in our media. And this
So-
ain't it.
I don't
This just
understand what the
ain't
hell-
it.
That they could have chosen any color for that impact. They chose
Yeah.
diarrhea
But
green.
I agree.
They knew.
Oh, they knew. Yeah.
No way. Look, there's a fucking because they know because the background is blue and they use the contrasting color which is yellow for the fucking the logo. Fine, the green, baby shit green.
I give it a C for crappy. I think it's crappy.
I think I'm at B, which is bad. But with booty, but these are butt boys. These are textbook butt boys.
I don't know, man. I'm at an ass for me.
Oh,
It's
you're
that
really
like it's simple, but it's that offensive with like what it's even doing.
well. That
Just don't like. I know it's just dumb to me. Like I don't know how offended I am by it.
yeah. I'm not really offended by it. It's just I don't even think the art is that bad. It's just
It's the thing is that like
Crappy.
if they were just like standing as sumos, or I don't know. I think the art would be fine, but choices were made.
so. If none of us want to budge, it ends up as a B. Are we cool with that?
It was B.
B for butt.
We have 'em.
And then finally, I'm not sure why it's on this list, but I think this was a Multimaster edition. But we're doing World of Warcraft.
We chose this.
Well, listen. Okay, anybody who submitted something, we tried to make sure you're represented. This is the one thing Multimaster submitted. So,
But I mean,
We're going
and to be
to
fair,
include
it's
it.
a ranking, so we have to rank it. So it could be just
Okay. I mean, it's obviously a D.
D for decent.
Yeah, this is not offensive at all.
into the dwarf.
Also, don't know anything about World of Warcraft. So, Spencer, do you have anything to say about it?
This is not correct. No, that's where
Dark Elf's eyebrow is too centipede like.
Yeah. What do you think? Why do you think Malta chose this? Maybe that's a better question.
I think he chose it because he misunderstood what we were asking for. Maybe I thought we were asking for box art of bad games.
Oh.
Hmm.
No, maybe he just
And that's
doesn't
why I think
like.
he thought that Neng was chosen too because they didn't understand the mission.
I think it's good to have some baseline of decent here though.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is that decent, but it's fine. It's a decent.
I think it's way better than the other shit we've seen.
It's true. I mean, at least it's functional.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
bad at all. It's like what it gets to the point of it's a World of Warcraft.
It's a very, very World of Warcraft.
That did not work.
We're crafting your world.
There it is.
This is the Tower of Box Art.
Do we do our rundown?
Can
I can.
I'll allow it.
All right. Well, Alex is giving me permission. So in our shit rank, in our decent rank,
No.
we have Que Pasa Neng and World of Warcraft.
Probably the only time those two games will ever be next to each other.
In our crappy category, we have Alex Kidd and what is it?
Enchanted Castle.
Enchanted Castle, Cabela's Outdoor Adventures, Phalanx, and Racing with Ryan.
Also, probably the only time those games will be next to each other.
In our
On my collection.
in our butt category, we have Ico, Don Bradman. This is specifically Cricket 14, Snow White and the 7 Clever Boys, And
The name.
and what is it? It's too far for me. Super
Duper Sumos.
Super Duper Sumos.
You know, I think I'd had more respect for that if it just owned the butt thing. It was like Super Duper Butt Boy Sumos or something.
Brass Sumos.
In the ass category,
Ass slapping Sumos.
Ass slapping Sumos. Yeah.
Speaking of ass, in the ass category, we have Bad Cat, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, and Mega Man 2. And we're shoving Mega Man in there. Just look at the series.
Shove him in the ass.
Oh, Mega Man 2, because we could always do more rankings and we might include more.
Oh, that would be so funny to do like
exactly, you know,
full on Mega Man ranking.
Well, I mean, well, no, I meant just like more bad box art rankings because there's multiple bad box arts out there.
And then in our shit rank, this is the worst of the worst. We have Bust a Move 2 and Carnage.
2 Terry submissions. Terry, you won.
Do you guys want to pick like your favorite?
Favorite?
Yeah, pick your favorite.
Favorite bad box art?
Yeah, which one of the? Now that we've gone through and critically, with our critical eye.
Oh, come on! It's got to be David Bradman.
That one's
Don Bradman.
That one, Don Bradman or Bad Cat have to be.
Yeah, those are the two for me too.
Bad Cat. I would love a poster of Bad Cat.
I love that Don Bradman, they picked the worst picture of him, having every picture they will ever have of him. I'm just kind of impressed. They did my boy Don bad on that one. Did him dirty.
2, though. That one's terrifying.
Which one?
Bust a Move 2 is good too. I like that one.
That doesn't make it my favorite. I don't love that.
I think my favorite's Bad Cat. I think that was just too weird.
Yeah.
I think that's the one. If I like actually saw it on the shelf, I'd probably buy that because of how awful it looks. Like the box art, how like bizarre it makes me feel.
I have more appreciation for the Alex Kidd box art now, and probably Phalanx too. I like story time with the banjo dude.
Let us know if you want to see us rank more bad box art in the future. Won't be soon.
We're gonna do it anyway. But yeah, if you do like other rankings or you want us to rank something, let us know.
Rank Spencer.
On most lists, it would be an S, but not on this one. Hopefully.
Make a box art for us.
Can you somebody design bad? That'd be amazing if we had like a contest to like design bad button mapper box art. Like, if we had a game.
I say do it. Put it in the Discord and we'll rank them.
Winner gets
You know, Bios actually like does some stuff like that, so I wonder if he would actually make a bad button mapper box art.
Oh, could we do that and make it like the banner of our YouTube channel?
He made the current banner.
Yeah, he could make us a new one and make it as bad as possible.
Winner gets a signed copy of like a bad game that we just send to each other, and then we'll eventually mail it to that person. So that this little contest.
There you go.
Yeah. Can we go out on Neng?
Oh yeah. You wanted to watch the opening of Neng.
Okay, where is it? Oh, the opening?
Yeah. Intro or something.
This will tickle Terry's. Cool. So that's what they say over in Europe. That'll tickle my schmickle.
Is this it? Here's like the 3-minute one.
Try it.
I don't know.
I probably won't be able to hear it though. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I just shared it in a way that you can't hear it.
Well, we can make the audio.
We can make it.
We'll make the audio.
I can hear it.
Oh, okay.
Back. All right.
Full screen, baby.
Yeah, I can't hear it. A little bit. I think I barely hear it.
Me presento. Soy el Neng de Captefani, un DJ aquí profesional, Neng.
What's happening?
Well, I can make it look better than that.
Spencer says, I can make it
¿Qué
better.
pasa, Neng?
I can make it better.
Me lo flipo.
Buffer.
Os explico. Esa peña, a todos mis colegas, sea de día o sea de noche. Yo se lo digo al del kiosco. Y el mecánico mi coche. ¿Qué pasa, Neng?
What is this guy known for? That?
Voy en mi
Changing the settings here. I mean, I guess when you stream to Discord, it's like weaker or something.
y peña que me
The best possible kid person.
¿Qué pasa, Neng? Babilonia de la tienda de discos.
Won't settle for less.
Este y yo que y un colega pa' siempre le digo, ¿qué pasa, Neng? Hey, ¿qué pasa,
Can you
Neng?
imagine how Teddy's watching Brian scream like smile into the caption in the background of this video?
Hey, I got kings. I got Nengs.
I got things.
Brian's troll channel.
This is not unheard of in Latin America.
People dancing.
Paso por Miguel y me paro. Mi vieja ahí rayando con el Manolo Escobar un flash. ¡Nos han robado el carro, ¡No flipa, Manolo, que te meto, ¿Qué pasa,
That's try harder, Terry.
Hey, Johnny, tío, vamos a ver si
Still
te gustamos,
desensitized. Me and Spencer have survived some weird commercials.
Hey, ¿qué pasa, Neng, tío? Claro, que tú sí que burlas, Neng, tío. Y tú y yo, colegas, para toda la vida, Neng.
I don't think this is that bad.
What is he supposed to be doing? Pennsylvania.
You know what this feels like? It feels like something I'd find on YouTube in 2006.
Be good.
Yeah, it feels like it'd be like the LOL, so random. You know?
Yeah. Well, that was for the video game. All right. Well, there you go.
The long intro. I could have started my PS2 and gone and made a sandwich.
You still can.
Why haven't you?
I mean,
pasta, Alex.
I have to plug up my PS2. I have to go make the sandwich. I don't know what kind of sandwich I want.
You should plug up your PS2.
Yeah, it's not plugged up.
Look it up.
So you got to plug it in?
Never. No, I'll plug it up and in.
Plug it out.
Plug it up.
Plug it up. I have to plug it up into the TV.
Throw it in the ass.
All right,
Set it
well,
up, plug it in.
Que
Plug it
pasa,
up, set it in.
que pasa button mappers.
Lots to look forward to this month. It's no theme. Not even one.
Can you sign off in Spanish?
Adios, amigos.
That's the best you got.
Hasta más tardes, bitches.
Yeah. Tartar sauce. Please.
Tartar sauce.
My sandwich.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.